How are you children? Welcome to our science class. Today's our topic is from the second chapter, how strong are acids or base solutions. In the last classes we have seen the using of natural indicators and artificial indicators. The indicators tell you whether the given substance is acidic or basic. That means a litmus paper will change the color. The blue litmus paper is changing to red if it is an acid, or red litmus paper change to blue if it is a base. But see, imagine you got different type of acid in our home itself. See, orange contains citric acid and apple contain malic acid. And we have vinegar in our home. Suppose you want to compare which is more strong acid. Or in our home we have baking soda and we are using sodium hydroxide solution in the lab. So if you want to identify which is more strong base or which is weak base, in such cases we are using pH scale or a universal indicator. So that we are going to see how we are using a universal indicator. So I will read. Universal indicator is a mixture of several indicators. It shows different colors at different concentration of hydrogen ions in a solution. So a universal indicator, it is a mixture of several indicators. And see, litmus paper, think about litmus paper. Litmus paper shows only one color change. But here these also paper strips like litmus paper. But this will show different colors at different concentration of hydrogen ions. And we already know that if the acid is concentrated, it contains more hydrogen ions. And if it is weak, that means it contains less hydrogen ions. So the hydrogen ions number determine whether it is a more acidic or more basic, or the OH ions determine whether it is hydrogen or basic. So there is a scale for measuring hydrogen ion concentration that is known as pH scale. So pH is like our scale, it is marked 0 to 15. Here also one scale is there, it is marked from 0 to 14. And each number indicates one particular color. That is, on the pH scale we can measure pH from 0. The first number is 0. 0 means it is very acidic. And its last number is 14. That means it is highly basic or very alkaline. And higher the hydronium ion concentration, lower is the pH value. Suppose an acid contain maximum amount of hydrogen ion concentration. That means it is a concentrated acid. Then in such case, the pH value will be the minimum, that is 0. 0 indicates that it is a highly acidic, that means strong acidic. So the low pH value will become 0 or 1 in the case when the acid becomes strong. Then pH of a neutral solution is 7. We know that water is neutral, blood is neutral. So in such solutions, the neutral solution, the pH value will be 7 in the middle of that scale. Values less than 7 on the pH scale represent an acidic solution. That means in the scale, the left side, the most left side, from the 0 onwards, it is strongly acidic. And from the 0, when it comes to 1, 2, 3, like that, the acidity, that strong nature is decreasing. And when it becomes 5, 6, it is weakly acidic. And when it comes 7, it is neutral. And from 7 to 14, so from 8, 7.1, 7.2, that is basic nature is starting, weakly alkaline. Then 9, 10, then 11, 12, such things indicate it is strong. So when it becomes 13 and 14, it becomes highly basic or strongly alkaline. So this is a scale, it is ranging from 0 to 14, 0 to 7, up to 7 it is acidic, and from 7 to it is 7.1, that to 14 it is indicate it is basic solution. Then here in that color you can identify 0, the color is given, it is reddish color. For the strong acid, the color will be red. And the gastric juice produced in our stomach, that also acidic in the nature. It is color is a little reddish, near to red, and that when we are decreasing from 1, 2, 3, 4, the color from red it is decreasing to orange, then light orange, then become yellow. Lemon juice, if you test lemon juice, it light yellow color will be coming. And vinegar also, it is showing yellow color. Then when it comes to pure water, the color become a light green color will come. Then from the milk of magnesia, that is a basic, that shows the light blue color. When you are testing sodium hydroxide, the color change into dark violet. So this is the color code. It's 0 start from red. It is highly acidic, that is strong acid. Then the color is decreasing to when to reach on 7, the color become green. Then again the color is changing to blue, then deep blue, then violet, then dark violet color will be coming. And here I have written some of the acids name, natural source, that vinegar means it contains acetic acid, orange citric acid, tamarind tartaric acid, tomato oxalic acid, and milk contain lactic acid. Then lemon citric acid, and sting methanoic acid, nettle sting, that's a plant nettle. When it happen to touch on our body, that also inject one acid, that is methanoic acid. Then about strong and weak acid. Acids that give rise to more H plus ions are said to be strong acid. That maybe last class we studied about dilution. When we are diluting, the number of H plus ions are decreasing per unit volume. So in a concentrated acid, the number of H plus ions will be more. Then it is called a strong acid. And if you are adding more water or diluting, then the number of H plus ions will be very less. In such cases, the acids that give rise less H plus ions are said to be weak acids. Then in the right side, that again I show that color code. Sulfuric acid is highly reddish in color. Then lemon juice, tomato, coffee, such things are I have written. Then milk of magnesia, when it comes, it is basic and the color is blue color. Then when it reaches to sodium hydroxide, highly basic, and the color comes to violet color. So remember, the range of the pH scale is 0 to 14, and 7 indicates neutral, and up to 0, from 0 to 7 it indicates acidic, and above 7 to 14 it increases the alkaline nature. So that is, then what is the importance of pH in our everyday life? Our body also work within a pH range of 7 to 7.8. So the human beings or any living organisms can survive only a narrow change in the pH change. So for one example, I'll tell you, see, we have heard about acid rain. When the rain contains acid particles, the traces of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, when it is mixing with water, the rain become acid rain. And if this rain happen to fall on river, the pH value of the river will be decreasing, and when the water pH range becomes below 5.5 or 6, the water become acidic. Then the life of the aquatic fish and the plants, it will be very difficult, and it affecting pH of the soil also. For the farmers, for the cultivation, we need the soil to be neutral soil. If the soil becomes more acidic or if the soil become more basic, then also the crop will be less. So we have to keep our soil in a neutral condition. That is why in certain seasons we are adding organic fertilizers, and sometimes the soil becomes too much acidic, we are adding calcium hydroxide or basic fertilizers. Or the soil become more basic, then we have to add organic acids. Sometimes people are adding branches of the trees and leaves under the plants, especially coconut trees. We have seen that. So why farmers are doing such things? They keep their soil in the neutral state. Then pH in our digestive system. Children, you know that our stomach is producing one acid. What is the name of that acid? Hydrochloric acid. So that acid help in the digestion of the food. So in sometimes when our stomach indigestion happening, that time we feel very pain and irritation in the stomach. That time if you consult a doctor will prescribe a medicine and a pink color solution you will get. Gelusil tablets are there and a liquid also there. So if you read that what is written on that paper, that outside that medicine, it is written that it is a base, it is magnesium hydroxide. It is also called milk of magnesia. So what is a medicine? That is a base. So what is inside our stomach? It is too much acid. So when we take this medicine, the base is neutralizing acid. So neutralization reaction is happening and we get rid of the pain. So that is what is happening in our stomach. And the other thing is pH changes as the cause of tooth decay also. That means when the pH of our mouth go below 5 or 5.6, then what is happening? It becomes acidic. Then after eating your food, if you are not cleaning your mouth using a toothpaste, the food particles and the sugar particles left over in the mouth, the bacteria will start to decay that and it start to produce acid. So the acidity cause, that is a reason for forming cavities in your teeth. Actually, our teeth enamel is the hardest substance. It is made up of calcium phosphate. It is not dissolving in water, but it is start to dissolve in corroding. It is started to in the presence of acid. So after each and every time after eating the food, it is better to clean your mouth using a toothpaste. That is a basic. So neutralization reaction is happening in your mouth and your teeth are protected. And the other thing is the self-defense by animals and plants. I told you that sometimes ants are biting. We got a burning sensation. And sometimes wasps, such as small insects, when it is biting, that time we feel irritation or a burning sensation. Pain is formed because these insects are injecting some acid in our body. So that time if you immediately apply baking powder, then the same is happening. The base is neutralizing the effect of an acid and we get rid of that pain. And this nettle leaves also, it happened to touch your body, you got a irritating itching effect is there. In that time also we can apply another leaves which contain a base and or calcium hydroxide or baking soda you can apply. That time we get rid of that pain. Then these are some of the questions. Name the acid produced in our stomach. Yes, it is hydrochloric acid. What happens when there is an excess of acid in our stomach? That means we start pain. Then how can it be cured? It can be cured by taking the milk of magnesia or bases. And name one antacids that you can give. And two more questions are there that you try, write down the answers in your notebook. And out of the syllabus, I want to tell you one thing. In my words, I am explaining what is pH. See, this is my definition. I can be honest. That P for power in and H stands for honesty. That is in everyday life. The other pH value help to score mark in your CBSE examination. But this definition of pH, it will help you to score mark in your daily life. Be honest. Power in honesty. So that means show honesty to your parents, show honesty to your teachers, show honesty to your friends. If all the individuals are honest, then we have a honest world. So here I'll give another definition for pH. Power in honesty. So be honest. So okay children, thank you. We will meet next day.